All right, so are you ready to dive in?
Always.
Awesome. Today we are going to be talking about how to uh, create a spa experience at home on a budget.
Ooh, budget-friendly relaxation.
Yeah, budget-friendly relaxation. So this is inspired by an article that one of our listeners sent in from Spavelous online magazine. They really did a great job with this article. I mean, it's very thorough.
It is.
So I'm excited to kind of unpack this with you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this deep dive. Just even thinking about it, I'm already starting to relax.
I know, me too.
The idea of a spa day is just inherently like, ah.
Yeah. It's like that pampering, that self-con.
Exactly.
But sometimes it can be so expensive. So that's why I'm really excited about, learning some tips and tricks from this article on how to do it without breaking the bank.
Absolutely, because self-care shouldn't have to be a luxury.
Right. So where do we even begin with this? Where do we start?
Well, I think that the article makes a really good point right off the bat by talking about the importance of setting the mood.
Oh, okay. The atmosphere.
Yes, because you want to create that spa-like ambiance in your own home.
Right. So it's not just about, lighting a few candles.
Right. It goes
Yeah.
beyond that. It's about really engaging all of your senses.
Okay. I like that.
So they talk about using softer lighting, for example, swapping out those harsh overhead lights
Right.
for something a little more warmer, more subdued, like maybe LED candles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which they point out in the article can be surprisingly affordable. Like you can get a whole pack for under $15.
Exactly.
That's a good deal.
And then they also talk about incorporating soundscapes.
Oh, like nature sounds.
Exactly. Like gentle rainfall or some calming instrumental music.
I love listening to nature sounds.
It really does make a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like you can almost feel your stress melting away.
And what's interesting is that there's actually a lot of research that supports the idea that certain sensory details can really trigger a relaxation response in our brains.
I believe it. I remember reading a study about how certain scents can actually lower your heart rate and blood pressure.
Exactly. So the article also suggests using aromatherapy.
Uh-huh.
And one of their tips is to add a few drops of essential oils to the floor of your shower.
Oh, to create like an aromatherapy steam.
Exactly.
Have you ever tried that?
I have, actually. It's amazing. I was really surprised by how effective it was.
What kind of essential oils do they recommend?
Well, they specifically mentioned lavender.
Oh, lavender. Good choice.
Which makes sense because lavender is known for its calming and sleep-promoting effects.
Yeah. It's like the ultimate relaxation scent.
Exactly. So you're not just creating a nice smell, you're actually tapping into the therapeutic benefits of aromatherapy.
Okay, I'm sold. I'm stocking up on lavender oil.
But of course, ambiance is just one part of the spa experience.
Right.
We also need treatments.
Yeah, the treatments are key. And that's what I'm really curious about. Like, how do we DIY this?
Well, the article has a whole section on homemade spa treatments.
Using, like, everyday ingredients.
Exactly. Things
Yeah.
you probably already have in your kitchen.
Okay, so you don't have to, like, go out and buy a bunch of fancy, expensive products.
Right. That's the beauty of it.
I like that.
So one of the recipes that caught my eye was for a face mask.
A face mask.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's in this magical face mask?
Well, it's made with honey,
Okay.
green tea, and yogurt.
That sounds more like a smoothie than a face mask.
I know, right?
But, I mean, do those ingredients actually do anything for your skin?
They do. Each ingredient has its own unique benefits.
Okay, tell me more. I'm always a little skeptical of DIY beauty products.
I hear you.
Yeah.
But this one seems to have a good rationale behind it. So honey, for example, is a natural humectant.
A humectant, what's that?
It means that it attracts and retains moisture.
Oh, so it's hydrating.
Exactly. And then green tea is packed with antioxidants,
Right.
which can help protect your skin from damage.
Interesting.
And then yogurt contains lactic acid.
Which is a gentle exfoliant.
Oh, so it helps to slough away dead skin cells.
Exactly. So you're getting hydration, protection, and exfoliation all in one.
Wow. And all with ingredients that I probably already have in my fridge.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And for a fraction of the cost of a store-bought mask.
All right, you've convinced me. That one's going on my list.
Mm.
What other DIY spa treatments did they recommend?
Well, they also had a recipe for a body scrub.
Ooh, a body scrub. I love a good body scrub.
You do. And this one's super simple. It's just brown sugar,
Okay.
coconut oil, and vanilla extract.
Sounds delicious. And it's probably super moisturizing with the coconut oil.
Exactly. And the brown sugar is a great natural exfoliant.
Yeah. So it helps to get rid of that dry, flaky skin.
And what I really liked about the way they presented this recipe was that they emphasized the importance of the ritual itself.
The ritual.
Yeah, like taking the time to really massage the scrub onto your skin
Hmm.
to connect with your body. Oh, I see. So it's not just about the physical benefits of exfoliation, but also about the mindfulness of the experience.
Exactly. It's about creating a moment of self-care.
I love that. I think
Okay.
that's something that gets lost sometimes. We're always so busy, always rushing, that we forget to slow down and just be present in our bodies.
Absolutely. And speaking of being present, they also have a recipe for a relaxing bath soak.
Oh, a bath soak. That sounds amazing. I love taking baths.
Me too. And this one is especially luxurious. It's made with Epsom salts,
Okay.
essential oils, and even dried herbs.
Dried herbs, like from my spice rack.
Exactly. You can use things like lavender, chamomile, or even rosemary.
Wow. It's like bringing the spa's apothecary right into your bathroom.
I know,
I
right?
love that idea.
And they emphasize that you can really customize it to your liking.
Oh, so you can create your own unique blend.
Exactly, depending on what scents you find most relaxing.
It seems like they really put a lot of thought into making these recipes not just effective, but also really enjoyable to make and use.
They did. It's not just about slapping something on your face or body. It's about creating a whole ritual around self-care.
Exactly. And speaking of rituals, they actually have a suggested schedule for an at-home spa day.
They do. It's like a step-by-step guide to maximize relaxation.
Okay, I'm hooked. Tell me more about this timeline. Does it sound doable for a regular person with, a life?
It actually does. They're not suggesting you block off an entire day. It's more about creating a flow that allows you to transition smoothly from one treatment to the next.
Okay, I like that. So what's the first step?
Well, they recommend starting with a warm shower or bath.
To open up your pores and relax your muscles.
Exactly. It's like setting the stage for the rest of your spa experience.
That makes sense. And then what?
After your shower or bath, they recommend applying the face mask.
Okay.
And then while the face mask is working its magic, you can enjoy the body scrub.
Oh, I like that. So you're multitasking and getting the most out of your time.
Exactly.
Okay.
Then you rinse off, moisturize, and wrap yourself in a cozy towel or robe. Ah, instant bliss.
Exactly.
That sounds incredibly achievable even for someone with a packed schedule.
It is. And what I appreciate is that they emphasize that this is just a suggestion.
Yeah.
You can adapt it to your own needs and preferences.
Right. After all, self-care shouldn't feel like another obligation.
Exactly. It's about finding what truly nourishes you. And it doesn't always have to be a grand production.
Right. Sometimes self-care can be as simple as taking a few minutes for yourself to just breathe and relax.
Exactly. And the article actually talks about the importance of incorporating small self-care rituals into your everyday life.
Oh, I like that. So it's not just about having one big spa day every once in a while, but about making self-care a regular part of your routine.
Exactly. And it can be as simple as keeping a rose water spray handy for a quick refresh throughout the day.
Oh, that's a good idea. I love rose water.
Or chilling cucumber slices for tired eyes.
Oh, yeah, that's a classic. It's so refreshing.
And they even suggest incorporating the body scrub into your regular shower routine. Oh, that's smart. So you're
Yeah.
getting that exfoliation benefit on a more regular basis.
Exactly. It's all about finding those little ways to pamper yourself, even on busy days.
I love that. It's about changing our mindset, seeing self-care as an essential part of a balanced life, not a luxury or an indulgence.
Absolutely.
And speaking of which, the article also touches on the idea of worthwhile investments. Certain tools that can enhance the at-home spa experience.
They do. They talk about things that, while they might require an initial cost, can actually provide long-term benefits.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What do they recommend?
Well, one of the things I mentioned was a dry brush.
A dry brush, okay. I've heard of those.
Yeah, they're great for exfoliation and for stimulating circulation.
And they're not too expensive, right?
No, they're relatively affordable.
Okay, good to know.
They also suggested a face roller.
Ooh, a face roller. Those are trendy right now.
They are. And for good reason. They can help with lymphatic drainage.
Lymphatic drainage, what's that?
Well, it essentially means reducing puffiness and promoting a healthy glow.
Oh, so it's like a mini massage for your face.
Exactly. And it can also help to enhance product absorption.
Interesting. So it's not just a passing fad. There could be some real benefits there.
Exactly. And they also mentioned microfiber hair wraps.
Oh, hair wraps.
Yeah, they're a great alternative to blow drying, which can be really damaging to your hair.
Right. Especially if you do it every day.
Exactly. And these wraps are designed to absorb water quickly, which reduces drying time and minimizes frizz.
Oh, I like that. Less frizz is always a good thing.
Right.
What else? And lastly, for the ultimate auditory indulgence, they suggest a shower speaker.
A shower speaker, like so you can listen to music or podcasts while you shower.
Exactly.
Oh, that's brilliant. I love that idea.
It's all about creating a spa-like atmosphere, and music can definitely play a big role in that.
I can definitely see how curating a calming soundscape can elevate the entire experience. It's all about those little touches that transform a regular shower into a mindful ritual. Precisely. And you know what's great is that they even encourage readers to do their own research and to explore different options. They even suggest looking into additional resources for those who want to delve deeper into specific areas like DIY recipes, creating the perfect ambiance, or sourcing high-quality ingredients. It's like they've created a roadmap for anyone who wants to embark on this journey of affordable, personalized self-care.
It really speaks to the article's overall message, doesn't it? That creating a luxurious spa experience at home is within everyone's reach. It's about being resourceful, getting creative, and prioritizing your well-being without breaking the bank.
Absolutely. And that brings us to one of the most important aspects of this whole discussion, shifting our perspective on self-care.
I'm intrigued. Tell me more about this shift in perspective. What did they highlight?
They highlight that self-care shouldn't be seen as an indulgence, but as an investment.
Oh, an investment. Tell me more about that.
It's a subtle shift, but it's powerful. Well, when we start thinking about self-care as something we're doing for our overall well-being, for our physical health, our mental health, our emotional health,
Right.
it's not just about pampering ourselves, it's about actively taking care of ourselves.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
And like any smart investment, it should pay off in the long run, right?
Exactly. Think about it. Increased productivity, reduced stress, better sleep. These are just some of the potential benefits of making that investment in yourself.
Right, because when we feel good, we're able to show up better in all areas of our lives.
Exactly. We're more present for ourselves and for the people around us.
It's almost like a ripple effect.
I love that analogy.
You take care of yourself, and then that positive energy kind of radiates outwards.
Absolutely. And that's why I think this whole conversation about creating a spa experience at home is so important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just about the face masks and the bubble baths.
Right. It's about recognizing the value of self-care and finding those little ways to incorporate it into our daily lives, no matter how busy we are.
It's about reclaiming those moments of peace and rejuvenation.
Exactly.
And I think the article does a great job of providing practical tips for how to do that.
It does. It's packed with actionable advice, from budget-friendly recipes to simple mindfulness techniques.
I love that.
So as we wrap up this deep dive,
Yeah.
I want to leave you with this question.
Okay, I'm listening.
What is one small change you can make today to prioritize your self-care? It could be something as simple as taking 5 minutes to sit in silence, or enjoying a cup of tea, or giving yourself a quick hand massage.
I love that. It doesn't have to be anything grand or time-consuming.
Yeah.
It's about those small, consistent actions that add up over time.
Exactly. And remember, dear listener,
Yes.
self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity.
It's an investment in your well-being.
Until next time.
Until next time.
It's about changing how we think about self-care.
Okay.
Instead of seeing it as something extra or indulgent, we need to start recognizing it as essential, as an investment in ourselves.
Oh, yeah. I love that. An investment.
Yeah.
Because it really is, isn't it?
It is. When we invest in our well-being,
Well-
we're investing in our ability to show up fully in our lives, in our work, in our relationship.
And to just feel good, you know?
Exactly. And when we feel good, we're more productive, we're less stressed, we sleep better.
All those good things.
And that positive energy spills over into everything we do.
It's like a ripple effect, right?
Exactly. It's like taking care of yourself empowers you to take care of everything else in a better way.
Absolutely. And that's why I think this deep dive has been so valuable.
I agree.
It's given us so many practical and accessible ways to prioritize self-care without having to spend a fortune.
Exactly. It's about being resourceful and finding those little moments of peace and rejuvenation in our everyday lives.
So as we wrap up this conversation,
Yes.
what is one final thought you want to leave our listeners with?
I would say this. Make self-care a non-negotiable part of your day.
I like that. Non-negotiable.
Just like you wouldn't skip brushing your teeth or even make time for yourself, even if it's just for a few minutes.
Even 5 minutes can make a difference.
Exactly. So whether it's a warm bath, a face mask, a quick meditation, or simply sitting in silence with a cup of tea.
Find what nourishes you.
And make it a priority.
It's an investment that will pay off in countless ways.
Until next time, take care of yourselves.
And we'll see you on our next deep dive.